Oh man, is it between the gold or this kind of black and gold? Oh, what'll it be? What'll it be? So far it's every cast. I'd say we found him. What do you think? Maybe we'll even get a double header. That's a better fish, I think. Man, that fish is pumping good. I get to fish one of my favorite creeks and I'm excited. I'm like a kid in a candy store every time I get to come here. We're gonna target all manner of fish today, but primarily crappie. This is a multi-species spot. First I want to show you something here. This sadly is becoming a more and more common sight here at these places I've been fishing for years. There's still great fishing to be had, but it's kind of a bummer when you see this stuff. Hey, we're not gonna let it get us down. I got a feeling something special might happen today. I'm not sure why. It's a very early spring and I think these fish are picking up. We could get into a real heck of a good bite down here today. Well, hey, if you've fished much, you'll know it can change on a dime, but these first two spots are not panning out, and I think the creek is just low enough that I can get into and fish my favorite spot, so that's where we're gonna go next. Well, good, we're gonna be able to fish it. Glorious. Now, whether they're biting or not is another question, but this spot always holds fish. I have fished here before when in 30 minutes this water goes from this to this whole thing being covered, and I barely made it out one time. That was a little spooky. Something about these little crappie magnets, the fish just love them, and therefore I do too. So we'll start here and then we'll just keep fan casting our way down there, see if we can find some fish. Go fishing if you can, because it's good for you, as Richard Jean likes to say, and he's right. There's our first fish. Feels like a pretty decent one, actually. Well, I don't know. It's the first fish, so you know. Oh, we got a crappie, maybe on the top fly. Look at that. And he got away. Oh, I just missed one, and I just saw a fish jump over there. This bite might pick up all of a sudden on us here. Same place as the last one. This feels smaller. Smaller fish here. They're just barely below the surface, you guys. Again, little. This one's smaller than that other one, but. So, I told you I'd show you what I'm using. I know this is a small fish, but black crappie on a little bimbo skunk hair jig. I love these things. Below that I've got this purple. So far it's every cast. I'd say we found him. What do you think? Maybe we'll even get a double header. I like double headers. We're gonna call that a keeper white. We're gonna call that a keeper white crappie. No, we're not. It's a little tiny. Wow. I think you're telling me we got a chance here, folks. I think you're telling me we got a chance. What I might do is throw the other set up here in a little bit without a bobber. See if they're willing to hit without a bobber. Because we just caught another fish. They are staging, getting ready to do the spring happy. Okay, let me show you what I'm doing here. I'm using I think this might be 6-pound line. My other setup's 4-pound. So on my bottom jig I've got like a little tube jig, black chartreuse. It's bigger than I want to use, but it's almost like a locator lure, and it's heavy just to cast out and get this other one, which is an eco pintail. And so these are about probably 16 inches apart, and if there's bigger aggressive fish, or if there's walleye or smallmouth in here, I'm hoping they'll hit that bigger jig. So it's kind of like a locator lure for me, I guess you'd say. Okay, I'm gonna put my heavier casting bobber on. That'll help us get further out there in this wind too. So this is a spring bobber, if it's a fixed bobber, and I'm just gonna put this couple feet above my top jig. It's got a weight on the bottom of it, so it helps you cast it out further. And there we go. Right about there. There's a fish. Now let's see if that took the bigger bottom jig or the pintail. I bet it's on the pintail. Yeah. Yeah, they're loaded. They're loaded in here, man. I do thank you for coming along and sharing this adventure with me. It's fun having you aboard. My thinking was if there's any bigger aggressive fish in here, they might hit that bigger bottom jig, but it's very early spring and these fish aren't super active yet. I mean, they're starting to get active, but they're not, you know, they're not crazy active yet. They're sure not. Okay, this feels like maybe a more solid fish. Perhaps. It's not even fighting. You know why it's not fighting? Because I got a stick. Oh boy. Those pesky little sticks. You know what? I think this big bobber is spooking the fish. We're going to go to that smaller presentation, and that's going to be our ticket. In case it doesn't, I just got to get these gloves on. I'm too cold. I'll just get them slimed up. Well, as fun as it is to be catching fish, I just would really like to be getting into some bigs. Some bigs would be nice. These are all just a little too tiny. Oh, it's getting even colder. Come on, people. It's easy fishing when it's warm. Okay, that guy picked it. Oh, it's a better one. We finally got a decent one here. That one followed it in. Well, oh, yeah. It's kind of like that other one that I was borderline on. Yeah, I'm gonna string this fish. No, I'm not. Maybe we'll have a good old catch and release day here. I don't know. I might try switching colors in a little bit to see if that gets them a little more fired up. I'd say we got our depth right anyway. We're 2 feet below the bobber and we're 4 feet below the bobber. Well, we're about 2 feet below and then probably 3.5 feet below on the bottom jig. But it's working. Okay, the old Panfish Magnet kit. What should we try? I've been using purple. I kind of like this, oh man, is it between the gold or this kind of black and gold? Oh, what'll it be? What'll it be? I think we're gonna go bright. We're gonna go all gold and see what happens. So it's important on these, when you thread them, they've got these little split tails here, and you want the hook riding right in the middle of where it separates. You can see how I have that. And that gives a little bit of a fluttering action that apparently the fish find very tantalizing. You know, there's always chartreuse and black. I'll go gold, see what happens. Okay, there we go. Right between the tails there. We'll see how we do with this. Now, let's see which one it hit. First cast of that one. Ooh, it's a nice gill. That's a keeper gill. Oh boy. That's a gorgeous nice creek bluegill. Wow. Look how pale that is. Well, he liked that one. He liked that new color. Well, so far the new color seems to be... Hey, look. Another species here. 3 species. Little yellow bass. Oh, he's been cut up fresh there. Something got him. Oh no. I just busted my line. Dang it. Dang it, he got away with my line. Oh. Oh, wait. Wait. Okay, I got it. Oh, shoot. Oh, I gotta go back and rethread. Darn it, darn it. Okay, I just did something kind of weird. I swapped my bobber from my other setup and I got rid of the heavy jig that was on this setup, and now I think I've got a dynamite perfect combination. I've got the pintail on the top, the trout magnet on the bottom, and I think this color combination is going to be really nice for us here. I think this will be the ticket, if you will, the coup de grace, the accoutrement. That looks like a fishy spot. I'd say it was. Yeah, you like that new color. Boy, pretty colors on that fish. That's a gorgeous white crappie. A little small for our stringer though. Oh, that guy grabbed it right off the ledge. Yeah, another tiny boy in that gold color. Boy, they're sure plentiful in here. Fish after fish, huh? Fish after fish. Well, as you can tell, the crappie magnet's working. I love fishing with the crappie magnet and the trout magnet heads. They've kind of become like a game changer panfish bait for me. That's a better fish, I think. Or it might just be me. Wishful thinking. That time on the pintail, yeah. Sometimes the blacks are a little shorter, but they're a little stockier. Just doing what we do here. Just crushing the tiny boys. I don't know where the big girls are. The big girls ain't here. The big mamas ain't here. On the pintail. We're trying to redefine what a panfish means here. We need a mighty small We could fit these fish we're catching into a mighty small pan today. That's okay. That's okay. I'm having fun. Boy, oh boy, we're sure setting some new records for tiny fish here. Hey, give them another year. I do not think we have a keeper. No, we don't. Boy, we're sure getting into them though. Man, that fish is pumping good. That must be a gill. Sure, you could just tell. I could tell the difference right away. The way they shake their head and kind of pump like that. Thanks, bud. Thanks, man. Hey, look at that. We got our first long ear. These fish are in here like crazy in the summer. Isn't that a pretty fish? You got to get a picture of a fish like that, you know? When they get a little bigger too, they fight really good. Wow. They're liking those long distance casts. They feel so much bigger on this long. Wow, this guy's really pumping. Oh yeah, he's pumping real good. Getting into the gill bite here all of a sudden. Yeah. Oh, that guy popped it pretty nice. That's definitely a crappie. Definitely a crappie in the top jig. You know what? That's a thicker one, I think. Oh, he's kind of hooked deep too. I think we're going to keep this one. Yeah. Yeah, that guy got a little bit of... got hooked a little too deep. Got a little air on that hook set. A little bit of air in that boy. What have we here? A crappie, I do believe. Yeah. Another crappie. I'd be curious how many of these fish we've caught twice or even 3 times, possibly. My feet are, I mean, I'm in a little bit of pain right now. It's getting pretty bad. But I think this is going to remain the story of the day. That's a gill. You can tell the way he's fighting. Hey, we'll end it on this gorgeous little funny hooked fish here around his fin. Hey folks, do yourself a favor though, get some of these crappie magnet heads, trout magnet and crappie magnet. They're great, and we'll see you again. Thanks for coming along.